Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Roberta, that's Robert with an AJ, and today we are back with a very quick tutorial. As you can see behind me, there are boxes already lined up. That's an order of 50 for a church that they're just going to be doing giveaways to the children. But their budget was that of a mustard seed faith one. But we are going to make miracles happen, and we're going to give them something that doesn't look um, like the budget. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a cake box. This one has the window to the front and one to the back, up top, sorry. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take some old newspaper, we're going to ball it up, and then we're going to cover it with some tissue, and we're going to stuff that in here. Now, in the event that this is too big, you can always take out some, and I think it feels too thick. So I just took out a piece. So just kind of bend it around because we want that to fit in here snugly. The reason we want it to fit snugly is we want the back, we want the items to be elevated. We don't want it falling to the bottom. Now for the front of this, we are going to take two fun-size candies. These are varying sizes. So what you want to do is you're going to line the top together. So I'm going to line up the top of the Welch's with the top of the Sour Patch, and I am going to take that down because I want that to stay in place. Now we're going to take those and we're going to just stick that right down in the front here. Now that it's in here, I'm going to take a piece of tape, and on the side that's not by the window, I am going to take that there so that it fixes to the front of the box so that it does not move. That's one side. I'll do the same thing to the second side. Just taping this right here like that. Okay. Make sure that candies are down far enough so that you don't see the pink. This is how we're looking, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a chip, smooth out the bag, and we're going to rest that right here on top. Give it a little press down. But we're also going to take two eggs. So this is two of the medium-sized ones, and we're going to put that to the front. If you're using the smaller size, see the comparison in the sizes, you're going to need three. I have these two taped together already, and we're just going to place that right here. We want a little peekaboo action going on where you can literally just see the eggs. So you know it's kind of like a surprise thing. You're trying to figure out what else is in the box. So now that we have that, we are now going to fill in our empty spaces. For this, we are going to use a bubble. I have varying sizes. I think for this, I'm going to use the skinnier one because I have so many items. This here I bought off Amazon. It has 120 in it. It's small and it's convenient. Normally I use two of them, one for each side, in the event that the child spills the bubble like they usually do when they're opening it. We're going to use a Play-Doh. Press that right there. We're going to put in another fun size candy. So they'll have three candies. We're going to put a cookie, place an Oreo right there. We're going to place a four-pack crayon in this box. You'll see later why we're placing that there. One of the springs. Stumper. We're going to place an airhead that can fit in the back. We're going to place two straw candies in this arrangement. This is going to have to lay flat on top here. And we are going to put some dum-dums here. The dum-dums. I have them clustered. Now, if you look in this box looks quite full. You wouldn't think that this is a very economical box because it seems as if it has so many stuff. The items are small, and you buy these in multiple packs, so you can easily rip this box up for maybe less than $2 to $3. Based on where you're purchasing from. For those who have access to like the Dollar Tree and those other places where you can get things relatively cheap or discounted on sale, you can do this. And even with the little scraps that you may have around as crafters, I'll put another egg in here. you can do this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to close the sides. You lock it in on the side here. Now before you do the other side, make sure this flap is inside already to make it easier for you to close the the back end of it. So we're going to close this other side right here. My box is actually almost bursting at the same way it has so many items because where we stuffed it with the newspaper. Or you can use the brown paper. We're going to fasten this to keep this closed. So like I said, we have quite a number of items in here. And we don't want the box opening on us. Okay, so this is, if you look through the top, you can see the items. If you look to the front, you can see the items. So if you want, you can leave this right here. Put a bow on it. Put it to the side. And you'll be good to go. We're not doing that. What we're going to do is we're going to, remember we placed a 4-pack of crayon in there. We're going to fix a coloring book to the back of this. Now, for me, if I am placing a coloring book, I try to close put a little tape here to keep it closed. I don't want it flinging open on me. So no matter what I do, it's not going to open. So we're going to place a coloring book right here and we're going to tape that there. I can rest this down here so that it's flat against the box from the bottom up. I don't want to do that. I want to give it a more elevated look so that the gift looks larger than what it actually is. So for this, I am going to use some balloon dashes. They're a little bit sturdier. And we're going to place it at the back of the box. So where we tape those closed, this right here is going to hide that. So this works perfect. Okay, so I have the glue dashes fixed here. Now, you want to try to even the sides off when you're placing it on. So you're going to have to eyeball it to make sure that the sides are kind of even. And you just press it in. And just like that, that's done. Now we're going to take a bag, a cellophane bag, and we are going to place that in here. I cannot tell you what size bag this is because I made this out of some scrap cellophane and I just heat sealed it to the side to make myself a basket. Make myself this bag, sorry. Because I didn't have any bag to fit it. You know, when you have those working or projects in your head and you're just trying to figure it out. So as you can see, this bag is tad big. So what you're going to have to do is tighten it up and tape it to sides at the bottom, okay? Now that we've taped the sides, we're just going to pull this tight and then walk the rest of this in. I don't know if you could see this. And we're going to put our bow right here. And so there we have it finished. This is the back of the box. This is the front. And thank you for watching my video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Also the notification bell so that you can be notified when I drop a new video. You can leave your comments down below. Let me know if you like it, you tried it, or even if you have any suggestions as to how you can improve this. Once again, thank you. And until next time, bye bye.